Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to discuss the next question of our agriculture answer writing series. So as you all know that we write one answer daily, and from today, although we took a break of some days, but from today we are going to restart this series, and from today we will be discussing the questions asked in 2024 agriculture optional paper of UPSC civil services examinations. सो जो 2024 की क्वेश्चंस हैं उसको हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे. तो वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस द क्वेश्चंस आस्क्ड इन द 2024 पेपर. एंड द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन दैट वाज आस्क्ड वाज discuss or briefly discuss the principles of agroecology, and all these things was taught by me in classes. I have asked questions like these in test series. We have discussed questions like these previously in the this series only, that is answer writing practice series, and we are actually working on it. In few days we will upload a complete video where we will discuss all the questions in brief, and I will also give you the ideas and give you the proofs from where the questions have come from our course. And I think though the students who followed us nicely would have been able to do all these questions very easily. आसानी से सारे क्वेश्चंस उन्होंने किए होंगे जिन्होंने हमारे वीडियोस को, हमारे टेस्ट सीरीज को, हमारे नोट्स को काफी अच्छे से किया हुआ है. All of these things was covered in all these things. So let's start. So today we are going to discuss the principles of agroecology. So first of all, what is agroecology? So agroecology, that is agriculture, doing agriculture keeping in mind the principles of ecology, or keeping in mind about ecology. So simply you can define it that it is a holistic approach. So agroecology is a holistic approach, holistic holistic approach to farming that emphasizes holistic approach to farming, or holistic approach to agriculture, which emphasizes ecological principles and sustainable practices. Ecological principles and sustainable practices. So what is agroecology? As I have discussed just now, that we have to do farming with keeping in mind the effects of farming on ecology. That is, we have to focus on ecological principles, we have to focus on sustainable practices, so that the agriculture which we are doing doesn't get through the sustainability of ecology, or doesn't affect our ecology that much. So this is what agroecology is in brief. So I hope you understand what agroecology is. Now discuss the body of the question, that is principles. What principles we will keep in mind while doing agroecology, or what are the principles of agroecology? So all the principles which helps in conserving ecology while doing agriculture will be the principles here. For example, we have to maintain biodiversity. Okay, so when we promote diverse species of crops, diverse varieties of crops, varieties slash species, we do farming such as agroforestry, we do integrated farming systems, we manage our farms through integrated farming systems. So all these things promote the diversity, and what diversity will create, it will keep our economy healthy, sorry, not economy, it will keep our ecology healthy, and it will keep the things sustainable. Okay, suppose we are practicing rice cultivation and we grow rice crop again and again. So what happens, a similar kind of nutrient will be extracted by the rice crops every season. So what happens, that nutrient will go into declining mode in the soil, and there will be lack of that nutrient, or deficiency of that nutrient in soil. But we promote biodiversity. When you promote different type of varieties, different type of crops, we do practices such as crop rotation and other things. So what happens, biodiversity is maintained, and all of the things help in ecology, and our sustainability is maintained. Secondly, we have to promote soil health. We can improve soil fertility, we can add organic matters, we can do cover cropping, we can do mulching, mulching. We can do reduced tillage, or what we call now is zero tillage, reduced tillage or zero tillage. So all these things which helps in conservation of soil obviously will be a principle of ecology. Secondly, next we will focus on nutrient cycling. Proper nutrient cycling should be there. We should focus practices such as I discussed, such as agroforestry. What happens here? There is a cycling of nutrients. The trees take another kind of nutrients, the crop takes another kinds of nutrients, the pulses takes another kind of nutrients. These pulses will have leguminous root. The leaves of the trees falling in the field will act as organic matter, act as a nutrient. So all of these things create a cycle where the nutrient is extracted and the nutrient is replenished. Okay, so when the rate of extraction is equal to rate of replenishment, that is when we are replenishing the nutrients as we are extracting it, it will be a proper nutrient cycle. And suppose, as I gave example here, we are taking one kind of nutrient, so there will be deficit of that nutrient in the soil. So nutrient cycling is another key component. We have to focus on water management, or you can say irrigation management. We have to focus on practices that conserve water instead of going for flood irrigation or going for another kind of irrigation which has low water efficiency. We can give ourselves into new micro irrigation practices which will conserve water. So micro irrigation practices can be taken up. Okay, for conservation of water we can do rainwater harvesting. We can do practices of contour farming on the contour so that the water is less wasted. Contour farming can be done. So all of these things can be very helpful. We have to focus on pest management, and instead of going for chemicals and other things and synthetic pesticides, we should focus on integrated pest management. Okay, we use of biological components, use of cultural components for pest management. For example, in biological you can use predators, parasites which can eat those pests or compete with those pests to control the pests. So pest management, keeping ecology in mind, is another thing which we can keep in mind. Local knowledge and practices. So these local knowledge and practices are always is always ecological friendly. Okay, these local knowledge and practices which are followed from generations to generations are developing in that way that it will provide less harm to the ecosystems. For example, traditional farming systems, we can focus on traditional farming systems, use of traditional and local varieties which are best suited. These all things can be very helpful in ecological management, and or you can say act as a principle of ecology. Okay, next we have to focus on sustainability and resilience, as we have discussed earlier also, that we have to minimize the external inputs, especially chemicals. Minimize external inputs, especially chemicals. We should focus more on the things available in the farm only. There is one concept of natural farming, or what we say zero budget natural farming. So what happens in zero budget natural farming? Instead of going through of inputs, we focus on the inputs available on the farm only. So the waste of one, suppose there is integrated farming system, so the waste of the animals can act as a manure for the agriculture crops. So like this, there is a complete cycle of everything, and sustainability and resilience is maintained. We should focus on social equity. Okay, we should ensure fair access to resources. We should ensure fair access to resources. We should help every community, or we should promote the livelihoods of local communities. Promote livelihoods of local communities. Interconnectedness should be there. Everything should be properly interconnected. That is, there should be proper interactions of ecosystem, proper interaction of ecosystem plus plants plus humans plus animals. Everything should be properly interacted, and with this interaction we can develop sustainability. There should be overall holistic management, keeping in the view ecology, keeping in the view economy, keeping on the view social factors, or in case of ecology you can write environmental factors. So all these things would be there so that there is a holistic management of resources, our ecology is protected, we are getting good yield of good yield from agriculture, and from that good yield we are getting good economic benefits from agriculture. So all these things could be kept in mind while going for agroecology, and these are only are the principles of agroecology. The students who have gone through these points or who have wrote these points would have nicely and suitably got good marks. So I hope you understand the answer, and you can simply conclude by writing any positive statement. Okay, that is up to you how you write, because how these principles can help both people, can help the planet, can help the changing situations of the planet. So everything could be used in as a conclusion and should be positively stated. So I hope you understand all the points, and I hope you were able to write this answer. And the students who are preparing for 2025, just focus on videos, just focus on all the videos I make, just focus on the test series, just focus on the notes. That is enough. If you focus all these things, and I don't think anything you need to do rather than these things in agriculture optional. And I will be providing a video soon. It will take some time because we are working on it. In that video we will be giving you the all the proofs from where the questions have come, from where we promised and the questions came. So that could be helpful to you. So that is all for today. I hope you understand this. So please do like, please do share, and please do subscribe. It takes a lot of hard work to make such videos for you on regular basis, and if you like, if you share, if you subscribe, it motivates us to make more such videos for you regularly. So that is all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.